Hi, everyone. Good evening. Today, we're going to discuss the digital citizenship education platforms, programs that are out there for educators. In particular, we are going to be focusing on two. Before we do that, let's talk about what digital citizenship in education means. And it simply means the responsible, ethical, and safe use of technology and digital resources that are available to teachers and students. Um, it allows students to understand their rights, as well as teachers and educators, their responsibilities and opportunities in the digital world and in the classroom setting. It allows students to develop their critical thinking and decision making skills while they're online learning. And it builds awareness of what kind of digital footprint students are leaving and what their online identity is like based on their activity. The core components of digital citizenship are that all students should have digital access, ensuring that everyone has equal participation, digital communication in an appropriate manner, digital literacy, meaning that students are able to understand technology, and digital security, so that students' personal data is protected while they're using these digital tools. Also, with digital citizenship and teachers are able to teach etiquette to students, what are behavioral norms online, and they're also able to talk about rights and responsibilities, understand what kind of legality is um, implicated when it comes to using technology, as well as digital health and wellness. How does physical and psychological well-being play into all this? So the two platforms that I reviewed was first Common Sense Education platform. It had a lot of great resources for educators. Some of the pros were that the platform has great resources in terms of lesson plans, activities, videos. It's like a whole library that teachers can access whenever they need it throughout the year. The platform is very easy to navigate when it comes to the training. The quizzes for the certification are very clear. The questions are exactly a reflection of what the training is, and they all make sense. Some of the cons that I found for this platform is that it's difficult finding the actual certificate modules in the training. I had to really search and kind of go digging inside the website. I also chose to get a certificate, just like I did with Common Sense platform with Google Digital Citizenship and Safety course. So I was able to get the two certificates. The pros about the digital citizenship training with Google is that it's self-paced. It has learning modules. The website is really useful because it has a little line on the top that allows you to see your progress. The training also focuses on practical applications within the educational system, and it's all geared towards educators. The interactive scenarios and assessments that they had were very useful for me to be able to learn the content. And obviously, you got a certificate of completion, which is a plus. The cons for this was that quizzes are ambiguous and confusing. I feel like a lot of the questions were applicable, um, and they could fit the question, the answers did, but eventually they only wanted like the one that best fit. And so that caused a lot of confusion for me, especially because there were questions that asked for more than one answer. The benefits. Now let's talk about the benefits of teaching digital literacy to students. One is that they're able to model responsible technology use within the classroom. They're able to train this before they head home or before they go out into the workplace. It also improves their safety online because learning those tools of keeping themselves, their personal information secure, can really keep them safe online. This also can use collaborative learning approaches if the teacher is able to implement it as a group activity um, or a project based learning activity. There's also regular assessments that the teachers and educators can do to assess the students' understanding of the content. And there's adaptive teaching strategies that teachers can use so that it best fits the students' needs, such as curricular integration where they're able to, no matter what the subject that they're teaching, digital literacy fits into all content areas. And lastly, I wanted to talk about implementing digital literacy within Montgomery County schools, which is where I work. With this, I could contact the RT and administration department in my world languages department, and I could discuss with them the content that I will be teaching my students and what I will be implementing within the lessons. I can also contact the IT specialist in my school who will also guide me as to what is acceptable within the school in terms of policies in technology. And then lastly, I can contact the technology school district office to make sure that all my content is aligning with the whole district wide county policies. And I can also collaborate with other teachers in the world languages department so that I can ensure that they're also aware of all the resources that are available to them when it comes to digital platforms. Thank you so much and have a good day.